Chrissie Swan Show.
Hello, we're here for you and we're a bit rusty, aren't we, Jack? Because we were out very late last night. Well, very late for me, seeing Sam Smith live in concert. Can you see the music log in front of you? Is there any Sam Smith? Because in classic Swanee form, all I want to hear is Sam Smith.
Well, there isn't, but I'm going to go rogue and drag something in.
I think we should.
What would you like to hear?
Oh, you're going to have to give me some time to think about it. The show is unbelievable. They are an incredible performer. The joy that he brings is palpable.
Yeah, incredible.
God, I've been trying so hard with the pronouns and I just threw the wrong one in. I want to tell you, if you've been thinking, yeah, I like Sam Smith, I should probably go and see them live, you must. And I'm going to give you, they've already been to Adelaide, Melbourne tonight, then on to Sydney, then on to Brisbane.
Okay.
If you can get a ticket, head to ticketek.com. I've done my research. Frontier Touring will also get you there. Try and get a ticket because it's like going to Positivity Church.
It really felt like a religious experience at the start, and the stages of the show they nailed. And also a highlight for me, I think it's when I text you,
yes,
was LaDonna, one of their backup singers. She was phenomenal.
Extraordinary. It's a show full of love and hope and acceptance. And if you can see it, you simply must.
Next, we're playing a round of Mystic Chrissie.
Specsavers is helping Chrissie with her mystical visions. Should have gone to Specsavers.
Mystic Chrissie.
I feel like there is a name coming to me, a French name.
Oui, oui.
Do you have a French name, Mystic Caller?
No, I don't.
Does someone you know have a very French name, or there's something French here? Renee.
Similar, maybe, yes. Not Renee, though.
Does your name start with an L?
No.
What is your name?
Am I to tell you my name?
Yes, you are.
My name is Carolyn.
Carolyn. With a Y.
Yes.
Right, Carolyn. There is a basket of socks that is never ending, Carolyn.
Oh, my God. I've got a basket of socks here I haven't folded since last week.
Wow. She's showing me her ramblings that she writes down to prepare for Mystic Chrissie, and she has written that down, Carolyn.
That
oh
basket.
My God, that's unbelievable.
That basket of socks. I want to call it a bastard of socks.
Yes, exactly. Who wants to fold socks?
I can see a hook with a size 18 pair of bathers on it.
Oh, no, I haven't worn bathers for a while. I'm not a size 18.
Maybe that's at my place. Carolyn, either you or someone, I don't know, I've written down the word carer. Does this mean anything to you? Are you a carer?
No, I'm not a carer.
Oh, no F's given from Carolyn.
Do you need a carer?
I care for a lot of things, but I'm not an actual carer as such.
There's something about a carer, and I want you to come back to that later, John Edwards style.
Okay, I will.
Do your parents have a carer?
No, but my parents care for my brother.
Right, so there's the carer.
There's the caring factor, absolutely.
Right. Your favourite Sesame Street character is Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Are you just saying that, Carolyn?
No, I like Oscar the Grouch.
That's good, because that's good, Mystic. I wouldn't always go for that one.
No, because mine is Cookie Monster.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, Oscar definitely.
One last hit, Mystic.
No, I've got a few more, and I've got the time. There is a fussy eater that drives you crazy.
Well, that's me.
Right.
Do you drive yourself crazy, Carolyn?
Yes, I do.
Carolyn, with respect,
when
grow up.
When I go out, I drive myself crazy.
Carolyn, with respect, grow up.
Okay.
It's time to try new things, Carolyn.
Okay, all
The
right.
sound of music is very important to you.
Yes, absolutely.
The film.
I always have music going.
No, the film. Specifically the film.
I've watched it about 10 times.
Yes.
So yes.
And then just a little stream of consciousness before we go, because Jack wants me to go, Lauren, Laura, Lorena, Lorelei, Gavin.
No.
Carolyn, for taking part, you have a Specsavers voucher and $250 cash.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are
That's
Carolyn.
so welcome.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
It's Chrissie time at Priceline Pharmacy, and you're sure to find a little something for everyone, from fragrances and gifts to a new party look. Give great gifts, feel fab, and love paying less. That's the Chrissie spirit.
Head in store or online at priceline.com.au.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
I know that's the great Dua Lipa. I saw her exactly a year ago today, live in concert. Exactly a day. My daughter Peg has got a mind like a trap, and she told me that this morning.
Who do you think did the better concert, Sam Smith or Dua Lipa?
Well, similar in some ways, in that it was hit after dance floor filler.
Yeah.
And just a community service announcement: if you're in Melbourne or Sydney or Brisbane, you must get a ticket to see Sam Smith if
Do
you
it.
can. It's magical. You are listening to the Chrissie Swan Show on Nova, thanks to Priceline Pharmacy. Oh dear. I mean, first of all, I just want to ask you a question, Jack. Have you ever heard of a situation involving the scattering or placement of someone's ashes that has ended well?
Never.
Never.
Whenever it's done in a public place, I don't understand why people even try to do it in a public place, because there is wind and you always hear of those awful stories. It's like, guys, it never works well. Stop trying.
Nova's own Joel Creasy ate his own grandmother.
right.
He copped a mouthful of Gran's ashes. I mean, it's just not a good idea.
It's not.
I love the idea. Just while you're listening to me, grab a pen. You can be burnt, which I would like to be.
Great.
And then, cremated, I think is the official word.
I get what you mean.
And then you can be made into a little diamond.
I'm going to email myself this now just so I always know.
There's like some sort of jewellery firm. I Googled it last week.
Who do you want to wear the diamond? Peg?
I'll have 3 diamonds.
Okay, great.
Because the way Leo's going, there's definitely going to be an earring on it. But this story, right, this is another example of things going very badly. But usually they go badly when the family is gathered on the shore, and they lovingly throw the ashes, and the wind picks them up, throws them back in their face. There was no family involved here. A couple was walking along the beach in North Queensland, FNQ, if you don't hardly mind. And they came across a message in a bottle.
Ooh.
Now, that is exciting. I mean, growing up, there was nothing to do in my childhood. The idea that one day I may find a message in a bottle really kept me going for a few years. So straight away, I'm so jealous of these two that found the message in the bottle. Very excited. They paddle out to get it. They bring it in. Inside the bottle is what looks like sand and a note. They can see the note. Now, who isn't going to work out a way to open the bottle and find out what the message is?
I would be really dramatic and just smash it into shatters.
No, but then you might hurt yourself.
True.
You might hurt yourself.
This is a good point.
They opened it up and they shook out all the granules that were in it, sand or whatever, shook it out till it was empty, and then they stuck their fingers in and got the note out. And the note alarmingly said, "Here lies the ashes of Jeff. If you find me, leave me alone and send me out on my way." Now Jeff was no longer in the bottle. Jeff was a pile of dirt on the sand, being pointed at by 2 strangers. I mean, there are so many things wrong with this. Get a sticker from Officeworks and put it on the outside of the bottle.
Correct. Also, who put Jeff in there in the first place and just threw it out to sea?
Listen, if I know Jeff like I know Jeff, this has got Jeff's idea all over it.
I feel like this might have been a drunk request from Jeff too. Or him and all his fisherman mates in FNQ being like, if I ever die, whack me in a bottle and throw me out to sea.
Make it a 4X bottle and whack me out to sea. But they sort of tried to scoop him back in with sand. And I mean, it's just the worst outcome for Jeff. He never would have seen this coming. But the problem with Jeff is he he had it all wrong. He really had to put the label on the outside
Yes.
of the bottle. But he's whatever's left of him is back out into the sea.
It's sand.
I just love it so much. Remember, jewelry,
Jewellery.
a diamond.
Done. 3 of them.
3.
Necklaces.
Yes.
In my email.
The Chrissie Swan Show. Who am I? A queen in the kitchen? Could be. Now find your queen vanilla in the baking aisle to discover how a little queen does wonders in your bakes.
What's my name?
Who is it? Chrissie Swan's Who Am I?
Just on that, Michelle, Sia had a facelift a little while ago. And I read an article about how, it's letting the sisterhood down to have a facelift.
Oh, shut up.
I trust Sia enough to know that she understands what decisions are right for her. Don't you think, Michelle?
Oh, look, I agree. She can pretty much do whatever she likes. I mean,
Also,
we all can, though. This is the thing.
maybe this is why she wasn't showing her face all these years. Maybe she wasn't happy with it. Now that she's got a
maybe that's
facelift.
the reason why.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe we're going to see her more.
Michelle, I get a very fancy lady vibe off you.
Oh, that's nice.
Can you say, I want to hear you speak more. I know we're going to get to it, Jack.
No, I'm
But
sweet.
I just want to hear you say, just say the quick brown fox jumped over the sleepy dog or whatever it is.
The quick brown fox jumped over the sleepy dog.
Yeah. Oh, there is.
Gorgeous.
I mean, you're in Sydney. Are you one of the Real Housewives, Michelle? Come on.
Michelle, can you say
wish.
double
I wish.
bay?
Oh,
Do it.
I wish. No, not at all.
Say double bay.
Double bay.
Say, it's a beautiful day today and I'm going to have a cappuccino.
It's a beautiful day today and I'm going to have a cappuccino.
Oh, Michelle!
Patty Pink Cake.
Oh, my God. I have everything crossed that you walk away with this $500 thanks to Queen Baking.
Oh,
Are you
so do I.
ready
I'm
to
ready.
play, Michelle? You don't sound like you need it, though, if you know what I mean. Clue number 1. I am a leading comedic actress who got their start on Saturday Night Live, but is way more famous for another TV show. Comedic.
Clue number 2 for $400 cash.
Okay.
I have been involved in politics in a TV show. Wink, wink.
Politics.
Was she the
Oh.
president or something like that?
Something like that. Something like that.
Close to the president. Nearly the president.
Clue number 3 for
No.
$300 cash.
I have several Emmys thanks to my character, Selena. She went in Easy Lane.
I'm not. She would have, surely.
I'm going to say that. I have several Emmys thanks to my characters, Selena and Elaine.
Oh, people will be angry.
Seinfeld.
Clue number 4 for $200 cash. You're nearly there, Michelle. You've nearly got it.
You are.
We just need the name.
You are so close.
This might help.
I have a hyphenated last name.
Julia.
Louis Dreyfus, yes, $200. Well done, Michelle.
Oh, thank you so much.
$200.
Oh, fabulous.
You're
Thank you so much, guys. I'm very appreciative.
Thank you so much for playing.
Oh.
Chrissie's Clickbait.
I need to talk to you about Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz.
Yes, I've been wanting to do it. I was about to say deep dive. I've been wanting to do a deep dive on it with you.
Well, we have promised a beautiful listener of ours who wrote us a note saying, please don't use the word deep dive anymore. I don't like it. And I get what you mean because sometimes words have visuals and deep dive can be, I don't know, sometimes a bit, you might imagine rude things. That's all I'm saying.
Really?
Yeah, I reckon that's what she was getting at. And she also didn't like triggered, so deep dive might trigger something, is what I'm saying. So Channing Tatum, I mean, he was in Magic Mike. He's not
your cup of tea.
No, and I've actually never seen any of the films that he's been in. Like, so not my type is he that he doesn't even act in films that I've seen.
I find him, he's obviously really hot, but I find him so likable. Like, I think he seems just like a really warm, nice dude.
I've just missed the Channing Tatum
You
thing.
have.
And you know what I think it is?
What?
It's sort of like when you have a baby and just say it's a girl. And you know it's a girl, you know you're having a girl, and someone suggests, your partner, whatever, suggests a name, Holly. And you love the name Holly, but in your childhood, there was an awful girl called Holly. And so it's inextricably linked to the name.
I'm like that with the name Dominic.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like that with Channing Tatum.
Gotcha.
Because somebody that I have met who is, I mean, I very rarely say this about people, but utterly insufferable. Loved Channing Tatum, like obsessed.
Yeah.
So I just I tarred him with that brush. I thought, well, if that person likes Channing Tatum and that person is insufferable to me on every level, then obviously Channing Tatum is not going to be
He's not for
my
you.
person. No,
No.
he's not going to be one of my kings.
Right.
So I've probably been unfair, and to hear you speak so warmly about Channing Tatum makes me think maybe I should go and watch Magic Mike. Why not? It sounds like really up my alley, doesn't it?
It really does.
Well, he has sort of announced, but secretly, not from the rooftops, that he and Zoe Kravitz, the daughter of Lenny Kravitz and
Lisa.
gorgeous Lisa Bonet from The Cosby Show. Let's never speak of that name again. So they are engaged, and a sneaky photographer took a photo of her finger with the rock on it, as they say, not the actual rock, although he does look like the Rock a little bit, at the Kardashians' Halloween party.
Oh, I wish I was at that at Chateau Marmont.
Tell me what you know about it.
There was just like an A-list of name, like the guest list was insane. Billie Eilish, obviously Tatum and Zoe, all the Kardashians. Like,
How would you be in a room like that?
oh, at home. Can you imagine?
You really would.
Oh, I'd be best friends with everyone within an hour.
You are astonishing to me.
My mates and I have this joke, like we go to a wedding, I leave with 4 new best mates.
You are really magic. You are Magic Jack.
I've just discovered something though that is
What?
a massive ick to me.
What?
Zoe Kravitz has finger tattoos.
Is that bad?
Finger tattoos.
I love any sort of tattoos, and revert to my previous conversation about Sia and her facelift. I trust Zoe Kravitz enough to know that she knows what's good for her.
Okay.
And if that is finger tats, then you need to go with her on it.
Fine.
Now, let's also talk Lamborghinis. So in The Wolf of Wall Street, which is a great film, by the way, if you haven't seen it, you must. The Lamborghini in that film, which is really where we came to know and love Margot Robbie. She was extraordinary in it.
Oh, the accent, her accent in that movie, fantastic.
So good. It's like a deep Brooklyn, New York.
Yeah. Daddy.
Yeah, she's amazing. The car from that movie is up for sale at a ridiculous price, of course, and it hasn't even been fixed.
$1.5 million for a beat-up Lambo.
Major Gary John Swan, my dad, would be horrified that hasn't had a visit to the panel beaters. I'm going to say, I know tomorrow is sweeping statements, and I might save it for that, but I might just get it out now. I do not see the point in very expensive cars.
Why though?
I don't see it. I drive a Toyota. It's magnificent. It starts every time I click the button. It's got $200 agreed servicing every 12 months. It is more than what I need. I cannot fathom spending even $100,000 on a car. That is insanity to me.
I know, but Swanee, imagine if like something, I don't, like for art lovers, for example.
Yes.
You see the value in that, right? Like
Yes,
it's an
I do.
investment. It sits on the wall.
Yes, I do.
I look at cars like art. Like if you drive a beautiful car and you get in there, you feel good, and it's like driving a piece of art.
But that's buy some art.
But I want a Lambo.
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
I was driving in to work today, and you know, it still really annoys me that I have to scan my own groceries, because I'm old enough to remember a time that you just, you know, you handed it to someone and they did it and they packed it and they walked it to your car, all that. So I remember that. Well, it's all DIY now. I remember the times when you would just pull your car in and someone would come out and fill your car. You didn't even have to get out and you give them some cash, off you go. I remember that. But there is one thing that remains from the good old days.
What?
The servo bin.
What do you mean?
So in the servo, and I used it today and I use it often and I bloody love it and I'm so glad it's still around. It brought me joy. So in where the Bowsers are, there's a communal bin and a little squidgy that you can scooch up your windscreen with, and I pull in and I fill up my car, and then I do a little edit of my banana peels and a Krispy Kreme box and whatever, and then I throw it in the bin, and I just wanted to say thank you for still being around. Humble servo bin. Man,
I wish they still had it, that you could have your petrol pumped for you.
It was magical. I remember it very, very clearly. It was more sort of by the time I was driving, that was all done. But it was lovely. And the smell, dear God. My God.
Next, we're going to play a round of Chrissie's Quizzy.
The Chrissie Swan Show. Chrissie's Quizzy.
Oh, yes. Dora, 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 the Explorer.
Yes, thank you.
God, you must be... Dora, you must be so sick of that.
No, not really.
Really?
No, it's all good. It's all good.
What about backpack? Is that annoying at all?
Yep.
Not really. You know why? Because I've got a son, so he didn't really get into Dora the Explorer. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, I would be so over that. My apologies. You can put your map in the bum bag. You can put your map in the bum bag if you win. And Stacey, you are the worthy adversary. How are you feeling? Confident?
Woohoo! I'm a bit nervous now, actually.
Oh, no, don't be. There's absolutely no stakes at all.
No,
It's just, the zips don't work. It's terrible. But anyway, best of luck to both of you. It is the best of 5. Your names are your buzzers, Dora and Stacey. First person to get 3 answers correct wins the game and will walk away with money. Can't buy Chrissie Swan Show bum bag. Question number 1. Celeste Barber has lashed out at which streaming service, which is no longer going to commission her series Wallmania? Dora.
Netflix?
Correct, Netflix. Question number 2. Who wrote the novel To Kill a Mockingbird?
Dora.
Yes, Dora.
Tom Clancy?
No. The great Harper Lee. And she was one and done. Interesting story about Harper Lee. Such a great book. It's stunning. Everyone should read it, and most people have. But she wrote that book and then never wrote anything again.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then she passed away, and after she died, her family published a book that she had written that she didn't really want published. And I've just always felt very uneasy about that.
Yeah, that's icky. But I always do love that, like, from the vault vibe.
Yes, agreed.
It would make me want to buy it.
Agreed. I wonder if it's about Harry Styles as well. Question number 3. 19 years ago today, the song 1, 2, Step was released.
Everybody at, like, my age, 26, who danced as a kid would have done a hip-hop dance to this.
Of course.
Let me see you.
1, 2, Step. Was it? The question is, who sang it?
Stacey.
Yes, Stacey.
Sierra.
Well done. You're in the game.
2 points to Dora, 1 to Stacey. Question number 4.
Remember there was a time in the 90s that everyone was dying in plane crashes?
No, I was like a toddler, I remember.
It was weird. Do you remember that, ladies?
What made you think of that?
Because I feel like Ciara was one of them, or one of the type. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't think she's dead, but I know what you mean.
But people just don't die in plane crashes anymore. Anyway, question number 4. What is James Bond's agent number?
Stacey.
Yes, Stacey.
007.
Oh, it's 2 apiece.
Question 5 for the win.
Hang on. No, it's not 2 apiece.
No.
Because Harper Lee was wrong. She said Tom Clancy.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Wow, I've just given you a free point there.
Whew.
Oh.
Thank God you're onto it, Swanee.
And that's working.
Honesty.
Okay, well, that's so... How good prescription medication.
Kicking in.
Okay, so wait, what's the score?
It's 2 to Stacey and 1 to Dora.
All right.
Yeah.
Question number 5.
Which celebrity this week announced a bra with built-in nipples?
Stacey.
Yes, Stacey, for the win.
Kim Kardashian.
Yes. Now, Stacey, have you seen these? I love them.
I have, but I don't need that. I think, like most girls, doesn't that happen naturally?
Really? You're a
I don't know
headlights
why
girl.
you'd want one.
Yeah, you're a headlights girl. I get it. I have a headlight problem on my left one.
Really?
And not on my right. So I wonder if she's factored that in. If there's a model I can buy with just one little silicone nipple on the right one.
That's so interesting that it's what's to the right side, no high beam function.
No high beam function.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
It's time to debut a new segment because you and I say this all the time, Jack, and I'm bringing it to my beautiful Chrissie Swan Show listeners.
Am I wrong?
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Because most of the time I do things that I think are absolutely right until somebody says, hang on a minute, that's not right. You are wrong. I give you the... Am I wrong? I think you're going to think I'm not wrong here.
Okay.
13 24 10. Am I wrong? Y/N for not turning up to a birthday party because the instructions on how to get there were just too hard.
Am I wrong?
I love this person. I really wanted to go to the birthday party and I RSVP'd to the positive. Yes, of course. I would never miss this. I love this person. I cannot wait to see you. Then a follow-up email came with the instructions on how to get there. There was an address, fine.
So when you say instructions, do you mean like a map in how to get there driving-wise or in how to get there
map.
once you're at the venue?
No map.
So why didn't instructions work for you?
The address came.
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to tell you why the instructions didn't work for me, and you know me very well. And I will read the instructions to you, and you will go, "Oh, there's no way, Swanee's brain is not capable."
Okay.
So keep in mind, I was excited to go to this,
So
which is rare for me.
That is rare. Can I confirm that you would have been fine driving there,
No worries.
but it's the instructions once you're at the venue?
In my mind, I was going to this party. I had the address,
Okay.
and then this came the
Read
day
them
before.
to me, please.
NB, PS.
Yes.
Entry is via a side laneway which is not marked.
Okay.
Keep your eyes peeled for the neon flamingo. Come up the second staircase on the left.
Hang on. Keep your eyes put for the neon flamingo. Come up the second. Mate, there's a neo flamingo. You should have gone. You would have been able to work that out, Chaotic Chrissie.
I read that and I went,
Am I wrong?
oh no, I'm not going to this. 13 24 10. Am I wrong
Am I wrong?
for not
Renee,
going?
is
Renee?
Chrissie wrong?
Yes, she's wrong. She should have gone.
Renee, I just know my limitations and I started to get like souvlaki armpits about it. I was like, I just don't trust myself to get there. Well, Renee's gone.
Renee checked out. Marie, is Chrissie wrong?
Hello, are you there?
Yes, Marie.
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Marie, look
Hello.
out for the pink flamingo. Follow the light.
Marie, you there?
Oh my. Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. No, you
Love
are
it.
not wrong, Chrissie. Oh, my God. I am so bad with directions. I'd get lost in my own flat, so I don't blame you at all.
I just
Funnily
knew.
enough, yeah, sorry, go.
I just knew that I was not going to be capable of doing that. I just knew it.
Yep, I feel you, hun. We had a birthday on Saturday and everyone had the wrong address and we're all driving around the back streets of Keysborough trying to find this house. And in the actual fact, it was a pavilion. And at the end of it, my Google wasn't working. So when I actually left the party, I actually got lost leaving.
Okay,
I was stuck in the middle of... Yeah, sorry, guys.
my next question is, I have fallen in love with you, Marie. Am I wrong?
Marie, did you say you get lost in your own flat?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, my God, I would. I'm so bad at everything to do with directions.
Marie,
I would not get in the car with Marie.
you are the best.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
This is my new favourite game.
Think you know a bargain? Head to the Reject Shop and enjoy really low prices every day. Chrissie Swan's higher or lower?
I think that I am really stepping into my power as a game show host, and I think that if anyone's listening, I know that all the good jobs have gone, but if there's anything that you want me to do, I will do it.
Maybe you could fill in over summer because we have a little bit of time off over summer.
It's not bad.
Tell Grant Daniel to take a holiday.
I do plan to be sitting on my ass most of the summer drinking Diet Coke. So, no, I can't be two places at once. Let's play with you, Kim. This is Higher or Lower. Did you ever watch that on... What show was it from? It was from The New Price is Right, I think. Higher or Lower.
Oh, I never saw it.
Oh, my God.
I'm excited.
I loved it. Larry Emder, front and centre. This is how it works. I have raided a reject shop and I've got a product here. It is Jif Surface Cleaner Original. What a wonderful cream cleanser that turned out to be.
How good does that smell?
Oh, my God, it's so good. The little
the
granules get everything off. And I'm going to give you a price that it is in between. If you get that price by the end of our game of Higher or Lower, you win $1,000. It's that simple.
Cash.
Oh, okay.
But
oh, God.
if you get it wrong, don't stress because there is still a $100 reject shop voucher in it for you, and that gets you stacks at the reject shop.
So much. All right. Jif Surface Cleaner Original, 500 mils.
Okay, I'm going to start the clock, but Swanee, you're going to tell her the price
The
range
price is between $2 and $5.
Let's play.
Go.
$3.
Yes!
Yes, you've already done
You got it first up. That's $1,000, Kim.
Oh, my God, guys.
Oh, my God. That was so amazing.
So how good's that? How easy? Easiest $1,000 you'll ever win.
Oh, my God. Thank you, guys.
That is so great. Now, here is a twist that no one saw coming, especially the reject shop.
What?
Would you like the $1,000 cash or $333 worth of Jif Surface Cleaner? Take the money.
What's your answer, Kim?
Take the money. Take the money.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I loved Wellmania by Celeste Barber.
I remember when you were watching it, you'd come in raving about it, and I never got around to watching it.
I just inhaled it. She's so watchable and funny. It was so well written. It had such a great cast. It had great writers as well. Benjamin Law helped write it.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it was just a really quality, well-shot Australian drama.
Was it shot here in Australia or over in the States?
I think it was all mainly shot here.
Okay.
Some of it was set in New York City.
Gotcha.
I don't know if it was actually shot there. It might have just been a set.
I need to go and watch it.
It was really, really great. And sad news for those that have been waiting for Netflix to renew it. Celeste Barber took to her Instagram yesterday with this message.
Hi, friends. I just wanted to check in and give you a little update to let you know that Wellmania will not be renewed for another season. Netflix said it's something about numbers. Sure. I thought it smashed it, but I don't understand how it works. And this industry is kind of bullshit. So go and kiss your babies and watch Friends. Maybe not on Netflix, though.
Woo!
Maybe on old DVD.
Salty.
Yeah. Look, and I understand it. She poured her heart and soul into it. And everyone watched it. I mean, everyone watched it.
And given the reception it received, I would imagine she probably would have been quietly confident she'd get a second season.
Well, yeah, and also it was nominated for awards, and
Yeah.
she was nominated for Best Actress and all of that
Maybe
stuff.
another streamer could pick it up, or she could change the name and take it elsewhere.
That has been suggested
Okay, great.
by Celeste and every one of her 7 billion followers. Now, good news for me, and probably something you could not care about.
What?
Vegetable prices are finally dropping.
Have they been bad?
They have been so bad, Jack.
Why?
I think
Supply issues? That's what they say about everything else.
it's supply issues and also the extraordinary hikes in cost of living.
Yeah.
It is It's a massive, massive problem at the moment, but it feels like things are changing. And coming into summer, I could not be happier than to tell you that cucumbers and tomatoes have halved in price.
You should do a financial review segment. I love hearing you talk about numbers.
Yeah, I'm nearly thrifty 50.
Call Koshi. Let's start up a podcast together.
Ew, no, never. Cucumbers and tomatoes, the mainstay of every salad on the outdoor Clark rubber table at summer.
I know I sound like really ignorant here, but like how much is a tomato? Like what's expensive for a tomato?
Well, you know, they were $1.40 each. I have paid $1.40 each. Mind you, I've only bought 4 at a time there. But now I think they're about 80 cents.
Competitive, I love that.
It's nearly half price. It's fantastic. This is good news. I know you don't care because, you know, the places where you have your vegetables are restaurants. And
I still get my fix.
And the price hikes are built in that. We are out of here. Gosh, I've loved spending time with you today.
How fun.
Wednesday afternoon, done and dusted.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.